Hey there everybody, welcome to TCGPlayer Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends EA. It's episode 114, and we are going to go after some alphas from Hyperspace. But before we do that, I have another massive surprise. But before we get to the massive surprise, let's talk about seasonal and viewer challenges, because unfortunately, I kind of want to go over those before we get to the awesome surprise. Please stay tuned, it is going to be worth it. Now, seasonal challenges, complete the ZA Pokedex, you see the check mark right next to it. That means we are 100% done with it, don't have to worry about it. You know, it's good to get things done like that, and it was something that I chased so long. And now that we have it done, it is, you know, a massive weight off my shoulders. I kind of glaze over it sometimes. Am I also stalling a little bit? Yeah, because I'm so excited about what's to come. Okay, now stalling, sorry. Complete the Mega Dimension Pokedex, 82 out of 132. Complete the Alpha ZA Pokedex. We are just missing one Alpha, that is, oh my god, I was about to say Pterodactyl. Aerodactyl, I was just about to call it the real dinosaur. Yeah, we are missing an Aerodactyl Alpha, and I know they can show up randomly in 5 stars. I'd much rather wait to then get a good, like, donut that can, you know, just spawn all of them. And I know the other dinosaurs show the other fossil Pokemon that we need shiny could show up, and if we get a good alpha and a good shiny donut, might as well go for it then, right? Alpha ZA Pokedex, like I said, just that one off, and I'll be patient for it. Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex, 59 out of 112. This is what I'm hoping to work on, is getting more of the Mega Dimension Pokemon that can be alpha. 112 of them. So yeah, because obviously there's the older legendaries that cannot be alpha, so that's what brings it down from the Mega Dimensions total 132 to 112. Shiny ZA Pokedex, we're at 99 at 227. We are one ZA Pokemon shiny off that's new to get us to 100. Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, just 7 out of 117. We have so many left to go. Complete all side missions, 179 at 200. Making use of 100 donuts, we're at 94 out of 100. Hopefully we can get that to like 97 at least and wrap it up in another episode. Complete 7 viewer challenges, we're 5 out of 7. Speaking of viewer challenges, Chill and Weave has given us 5. Catch Shiny in Trial Zone, Shiny Amplify and Shiny Charm, get 3 Pokemon, a Shiny Pokemon in 1 episode, and Shiny Hunt inside of a TCG pack, so all checked off. Catch a shop in each Wild Zone, we're at 8 out of 20. Currently, the Pokemon that we have caught are from Wild Zones 2, 3, 6, 7, almost forgot 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 16, and 20. Am I missing one? 2, 3. Oh, I gotta count. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. 16, 20. That's 7. What am I forgetting? Oh, and Wild Zone 1, which we added last episode. So, yeah, see, I'm so used to starting with Wild Zone 2 because I think it's Stormy. I need to start with Wild Zone 1 because that awesome Shalfa fletching. So Wild Zones 1, 2, 3. I should probably write this down on my thing, but I never do because I'm stubborn like that. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 16, and 20 all are checked off, but without like revealing what it is, we might have another one right now. And then Grim Reaper, catch a rogue Mega Evo Pokemon, we caught Darkrai, that's checked off. Again, I want to thank everyone who's given me a challenge, and if you'd like to leave me a viewer challenge, comment down below. All right, I'm sorry, I'm too excited to hold back. So, as you know, I was originally last episode going through Wild Zone 4, but then at the end of the episode, when I'm editing videos and stuff, I go bench reset it Wild Zone 10. And so, honestly, every time I come over here, it's kind of just, maybe I'll get another shiny, but obviously the end goal is to get a Shalfa to check off Wild Zone 10. Well, I can say with some positivity that we did just that. All right, so let me, I got my note marked, I got everything, wasted enough time. You see it down there? That's right. Shalfa Sharpedo. Now, he is purple, so I don't think there's a good purple ball. There's, like, pink balls. So, like, maybe I'll just use, like, a... I don't know. There's not really a good... Oh, I just wasted a mirror ball. I can get it back. Like, I don't know. He's, like, really a deep purple. Obviously, the Master Ball is the best match. But, like, yeah, that's not really... Maybe I'll get him in a Lure Ball. Now, I didn't see any other shinies. And we got Shalfa Sharpedo. Let's go. 3 bests and I'm pretty good. It doesn't matter. It's a Shalfa. And that is another Shalfa checked off. So that actually brings us to 9 out of 20 on that viewer challenge for a Shalfa in each Wild Zone. I can't believe that it's going this great. Now this old one is still decent, but it's not better than a Shalfa. So we will move this guy over here, and that's an extra dupe. And we have a Shalfa Sharpedo. So let me drop a save. I didn't see anything else shiny, but we will keep looking. Both of these are alpha, and neither one of them are shiny. That sucks. A Shalfa, dude. I would have used a Shalfa Electros. Nothing shiny over here. Nope, an alpha there though. That Bellsprout's not shiny. Neither Slowpoke is shiny. Nothing shiny. Okay. All right, and we will exit. So right off the bat, we start off with a new shiny, and what better way to start off an episode with another Shalfa, which means Wild Zone 10 is done, which means the zones we have done are 1, 2, 3. Whoop! I super just zoomed in. 3, 6, 7. 9, it's kind of being blocked. 10, right? And then 16 and 20. So the next one I'll probably bench reset at is actually 18. It's probably the best one to go after. And then once we get a Shalfa there, I'll have to... Maybe I'll bench reset at 5 or bench reset at 12 or something. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, we are almost halfway. One more Shalfa and we're halfway done. Now that we're kind of done with that, let's go to Hotel Z. Okay? Because I do want to talk about some things. So first and foremost, I do want to try to get some more Pokemon that are alpha for the Mega Dimension Pokedex. Also maybe add a couple new Mega Dimension Pokemon. So when we look at it, what do we have available? Everything there, I think we have alpha. Might as well go over here and start looking. Yeah, I have the whole line alpha. So this one right off the bat is kind of no. Not a bad one to shiny hunt though. Again, I have everyone here alpha. This is just completely... Hey. Yeah. So, like, this would just 100% be shiny hunting. Did I Crobat and Golbat? Shalfa. Or Alpha. Yes, I do. So I have that whole line. See, this is the tough part, is figuring out what I can go for. That one's all alpha. That one's all alpha. That one's all alpha, but that's a good one to shiny hunt. I think I have Muna. Like, this is the bad part, right? It's like... Once we get a little bit further, I'm just going to have a list, so yeah. Wait, do I have a second one? Yes, I do. Okay, never mind. So, like, right off the bat, half of these guys are just straight up eliminated. That's a battle one, that's a battle one. Okay, so here's a poison one. Ekans, obviously, I have... Do I have... Strudel? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. because that's when I got the, I was gonna say, yeah, I remember getting it as a poison one when I was doing the, because I went over and I was like, yeah, it was, I think it was like the episode right after I did the Galissapod one. That's how the Galissapod reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I think I do remember doing that. Again, nothing new alpha there. So this is interesting. This is a great one to shiny hunt. I do not think I need the Tinkatinkla. I think I got all of them alpha already. So again, I'm just shiny hunting there. And this, I want to just go after new alphas. Yeah, I have the whole line alpha, so. Oh, that's Crabominable. Okay. Everyone there, I have alpha. Everyone there, I have alpha. Yeah. So my best bet would be to go after this one. I'm actually just gonna go reset. But first, let's actually build a decent donut. Alright. So I do want sweet, but I don't want to overdo it. Or maybe I do. We do have, like, some good Haban. We have a bunch of Tanga. You know, I'm just gonna throw in 2 more Tanga. Yeah, that gets us 5-star. That gets us a decent amount of time. Let's just make this one, and depending on what we'll get, I think we'll let this decide. Right, I may have to also make, I'm gonna make another one just so we can go, maybe just go after berries, but let's see. This, yeah, I said I'd start resetting. I'm gonna do that after this episode, or after we cross 10. So, Sparkling Power, Fighting, Humungo, and then Catching Power all types is actually not bad. So this is a fighting donut that okay. Hold on. So now let me recheck the fighting ones. So let me go after one that has sour. So like the Roselli Berry, the Barberry, I'll throw only one of those. The Cobra, I'll throw in like 2. And the Cassava Berry, and there we go. And I'm hoping with this one we can get more berries down the road. So I'm hoping this one is just a really good, give me berries. Big hole 3, that's fine. I'll take that all day. That just gets us more in general. So we got 2 decent donuts. The Sparkling Power one is cool. I was hoping for an Alpha Power. But the 3rd donut, I will try to go for Alpha Power, you know. Fine, we already started off this episode with a Shalfa, and I only reset like for like maybe 2 hours on that. That was like no time resetting. So fighting shiny, there's this 4-star which would give us some good Pokemon I don't have. But I'd rather try to use it on like a 3-star and have more time. That's another 4-star. That's another 4-star, but that does have a new Pokemon. But I don't have Alpha Bound. You know what? I am going to go bench reset. Let's go to 18. Run through Wild Zone 18 and go bench reset there. Because we might as well start. Obviously, talking purely from the Shalfa hunting perspective, Salamence and Lopunny both get reset. If either one of them are a Shalfa, that's amazing. But we'll take any of them, right? Any of the Bagon, you can see all 3 of them there. All blue, none of them shiny. Lopunny would be another great one. Hey, Lopunny. Obviously Fennekin, a Shalfa Fennekin would immediately join the team. I can't always phase on those guys down there, the Trubbish over there and stuff. Yeah. And then during the day, there's Swablu and Altaria, and at night there's Noibat and Noivern. Wow, they are all angry. Yeah, so resetting at this one, I believe, let me grab my thing to confirm, resets 13 Pokemon. It sets 2 of the Weedles down below next to the Kakuna, the Alpha Kakuna. It resets the Trubbish I mentioned. There's also like a Pidgey that gets reset on a light post. But inside the Wild Zone, the Noivern, Altaria Swablu spawns get affected. The Fennekin gets affected. The Salamence, the Lopunny, and I think 1 or 2 of the Bagons get affected. I don't think all of them do, though. So, yeah. See, there's the way back Northern Knight. We see the Bagons down there. We see the Salamence. We see the Fennekin. Lopunny, see the Trubbish, etc., etc. But that's not what we're setting for here. So let me see. We have a fighting one. 3-star fighting. Hawlucha, we already have Shalfa. And we already have Metatite. So I'm not going to worry about that one. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, so here's the tough part. Hawlucha's a shiny I already have plenty of. But we're going for that one. Like I said, my Shalfa Hawlucha's in my team. Do I have a Metacham? I don't have a Phalanx. I do have a Metacham. Okay, I'm gonna reset again. I'd rather try to get like either a new Pokemon or something different. So let's reset one more time. I want to find the perfect 4-star or 3-star, maybe even 2-star fighting. Just because if I talk about like what Pokemon I'm going after in general, like how do I put this? Because I want to put this the right way. Maybe I should look at the available spawns for fighting first to go. So the available fighting spawns are Clobbopurse, Pancham, Metatite for 1-stars. Clobbopurse, Machop, and Metatite. Clobbopurse, Machop, and Pancham. Mankey, Pancham, Metatite. Mankey, Metatite. Okay, so I think Mankey... I need Crabrawler shiny. I need Mankey. I think I need Machop. And then... yeah, so there's 1-stars. There's 3-stars. Oh yeah, there's a Sock and Throw one with Hawlucha. Is there a Sock and Throw with another Pokemon? Oh, Pignite shows up in one. I could go for Pignite, Phalanx, and all that stuff with Throw. That's actually one I'm going to go for, I think. If I see it. Oh, that's so close. I'm not going to do Metatite because I don't need it anymore. See, that's not a bad one for Mankey and Machop because I still need both. But do I waste a really good donut on a 1-star to go for 3 Mankey shinies and Machop? No, because I feel like there's better ones. I do want to go use my... try to get better berries. So let's go find like a 4-star. That's like a medium. That's large 2. This is medium. That's a shout. Yeah, let's go do that one. So we're gonna go use a donut. We are gonna use the berry one, not the fighting one, because I've kind of decided that I'd rather try to get a specific 3-star one, because the 1-star ones feel like a little bit of a waste. The 3-stars, like if I can get at least 2 Pokemon I need shiny, like the Mankey Primate Machoke Machop one. There's a Primate Mankey Machoke Machop Phalanx one that I'll take. There's the Sock, Throw, and Hawlucha one I'll take because of Sock and Throw. There's one with Throw, Phalanx, and Pignite with Tepig I'll take. There's one with Sock, Metacham, Pignite. There's a Farfetch'd one with Machoke and Metacham. I'd probably take that for Farfetch'd so I can get Surfetch. And then 4-stars, like there's a Machamp one. But like the problem is, it's like maybe the Machamp Heracross Lucario one I should keep an eye out for. Yeah, I don't know. I need to... oh, yeah, I forgot I threw that one Pokeball. No, thank you. But yeah, like I'm gonna keep an eye out for something that I'm like, you know, that's what I want to do. That's the one I want to go after, you know? Alright, let's drop a save and head in. So, Big Hall Power 3. And we're going in here for one thing and one thing only. And that is to try and get, by the way, this is our 95th donut out of 100 being used. If we got Cleavor, that'd be cool. But that's not really what we're going for here. So yeah, we're mainly here just to try to get the berries. If we get anything else, cool. Okay, just pick up sparkling items. Catch 3 species of Pokemon. The cup. Nope, broke out. That's fine. Come on, Mewtwo. There's one species. I saw Scizor there. Mewtwo seems to sometimes... Oh, what the hell, Mewtwo? Why are you still getting hit, bro? Side strike. Perfect. That's more Scythers. That's not what we want to see. There is a Pokeball up that way. But yeah. Let's just auto heal you up. Did we go for the Scizor? Alright. Ice Beam, please. Let's go, Mewtwo. Okay, we just need one more random species. And it doesn't matter. Oh, there's Cleavor. Oh! We'll try to throw an Ultra Ball at it. Sounds like it broke out. This is going really inefficient, but that's fine. Oh, I thought there was a Pokeball up here. Oh, there is. Perfect. We should break that one. Boo. Okay. Oh, perfect. Hit this pincer. Oh, I forgot I'm not on repeat balls. There we go. Okay, so I need Gyarados. I know Mewtwo's weak and I probably shouldn't have him in, but whatever, he's my lead. Alright, I need to collect sparkly junk. Alright, let's head up top, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Gotta find more Pokeballs to break. Because that's our main goal. Everything else is a secondary goal, if I'm honest. This should break it. Oh, there's a Cleavor over there. Okay, let's... There we go. Come on, buddy. There we go. So, Cleavor is a new Mega Adventure Pokemon. It's not an alpha, but we do go to 83 out of 132. Let me clear out these three. And let me move Cleavor to his spot. 69. Here we go. So obviously we will want to replace that Cleavor with an alpha, but right now that is not the goal. I need 5 more sparkling items, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Let's head up top. I don't think I'm missing any Pokeballs, so that's alright. Oh, now you know that none of you are alpha, so I truly don't care right now. Okay, gotta go there. I'm going gold. There's some guys there. Just hop over. Well, down there. Oh. Perfect. Need you get that guy. Okay, so we're getting a lot of berries back. I think we got every Pokeball I can possibly see. Now, here's the problem. I can try to fly reset. But where is... I killed all the guys up there. So I think my best bet to try to find an alpha Cleavor is maybe these guys. Maybe just reset here. I think this might be the best bet. Oh, I am looking for an alpha Cleavor, which means I do need to kind of peek. No. That's a sucky thing. Do I try to shiny hunt? Or do I alpha hunt? I think I alpha hunt. These guys are just purely shiny hunting. But like over here, if I can see an alpha Cleavor, I would hear the hum, so yeah. I think this is a very inefficient method. And I have a 1% chance of it being a Cleavor. Oh, dang it, there's an alpha Scyther. I mean, it's not too bad. I can always come and try later. But I've got every Pokeball I think I could around here. So outside in the alpha or a shiny, right? And I don't need Pinsir. And the other two options are Scyther and Cleavor, and then or Scizor and Cleavor. And Scythers appear because they're the smaller versions of the two. So I do need shiny Scyther. Truth be told. But I technically am just gonna alpha hunt the Cleavor. And then I'll shiny hunt these guys. Why did I not teleport back? I'm running over here like I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Whatever. The Scyther was so massive being an, I wish the camera would stay the same way you have it tilted. That Scyther was so massive, I wonder if the Cleavor, if it was alpha, if I'd be able to see it. See, I've got every berry I can out of this thing. I don't think, outside of a shiny or an alpha Cleavor. Okay, see, is this saving time or not? See, if I'm going for an alpha, if I was shiny hunting, I'd just go back and forth infinitely and be fine. But I did mention alpha hunting this one, so I should try to alpha hunt. No matter what, the third donut, we are... Wait, is there a Pokeball over there? Doesn't look big enough. Oh, we have 2 Cleavors. Nice. Hold on, this may get a little hairy here. No, okay, it must have been a Scizor I saw. I thought it was a Pokeball up there. It's like, oh, I missed a Pokeball with Big Haul 3, you don't miss Pokeballs. You know? Now, I didn't see what all I got, which sucks. So, like, hold on, did I even get, like, an Oka Berry or anything like that? Slain, Culper, Habon. Nope, I did not. So, like, it sucks, because it's like I'm not getting the berry I really want, but I can still make do. And obviously we have a long road of shiny and alpha hunting ahead. I'm not going to be... We don't get an alpha here, doesn't matter. This whole trip was originally meant for one purpose. And that was to get the, I do need to get more repeat also. Was to come in and get, berries. And I think we did. I think we got, with especially Big Haul 3, we got way more berries than we spent. Now, did we get the berries we wanted? Sorta. We got some good berries from what I saw. We didn't get the Oka Berry, but I think that may be locked behind 5 stars, but I don't know how you would get 5 stars constantly. No. But I think this one's a little bit of a waste. Yeah. Nope. And I don't think we'll have time to get back there, so I'm just gonna run through these guys and make them mad. What's up, guys? How you doing? Hey, Scizor, how you doing? Let's run over here and piss these guys off, too. Oh, wait. I'm not within range to piss them off. But we spent a donut. We got a new Pokemon for the Mega Dimension Pokedex in Cleavor, so at least now we can just repeat ball him if we ever see him again. So, yeah. Now, I do want an Alpha Hunt, so I do want an Alpha Donut. But for now, I didn't see anything here I really liked. We could always try to reset donuts. No, let's not reset donuts. Let's go make one more donut. And it's going to be hopefully Alpha Power. Ideally, it'd be Shining Power, or Sparkling Power. I said Shining Power. Sparkling Power, and then Alpha Power. And then any catched. So, again, we gotta go sweet. 2 Habon. 3 Tanga. No, let's go 4. Then let's just throw a little Yachi Berry at the end. That should be fine. So 5 star. Okay. I'd prefer Alpha Power on this one, so if I see something I just need alphas from, great. Alpha Power. We got we got Alpha Power and Encounter Power 1, but we got Sparkling Power Dark. What kind of dark Pokemon are there for, or what type of dark Pokemon are there? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. No, what I meant was, what kind of Pokemon would show up in a dark hyperspace? Did we have any on this that looked good? Oh, there's a dark 1, but I literally have everything there shiny. Dark 3, I have 2 of the things on there shiny. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna head back to 18 and reset until I find something I like. Let me look up the dark hyperspace and see if there's one I really like. So, and I do have to take in account for the shiny part of it, and not just the alpha part of it, you know. So Mischief, Sandile, and Sableye. I don't need Sableye, but I do need Sandile, and I do need Mischief shiny. Mischief, Houndour, Scraggy. Ooh, Meowth. Meowth would definitely help for the Alolan Meowth. Sandile and Scraggy. Ooh, actually, Meowth, Sandile, and Scraggy. Because I can get Alolan Persian, Crocodile, Crocodile, and then Scrafty as well from that. That's a 1-star. I could shiny hunt for hours using that. Okay, I may go after that Meowth. We'll see what dark ones we get. As long as one of them have like at least 2 Pokemon I don't have shiny, or if one doesn't have a Pokemon I have shiny or alpha, then yeah, I'll go for it. You know, we want to try to maximize our game. So the fighting one is purely sparkling, so I would have to go after Pokemon I would want specifically to shiny hunt, right? The dark one does have shining power or sparkling power, but it also has okay, so that's a fighting one. Oh, this one was horrible. Okay, we're resetting. But yeah, I think I see a bunch of dark ones that work with me, because there's quite a few dark Pokemon I don't have shiny yet. The fighting one's a tough one. It's a pretty good donut, so I think I could even go into 4-star spaces. But it's purely shiny, so maybe I should go after Pokemon that would be a pain in the butt to get shiny. Maybe I should have done that Machamp one I saw at the very beginning. You know? Like, that one's cool because Machoke would be there. But I can't get Machamp, so maybe I should just go for the fighting one, go for Machamp, go purely that's poison. There is no dark. Yeah, so looking at the fighting one, I think I am gonna just try to go for like a 4-star and something like Machamp, Lucario, or Machamp, Scrafty, Emboar. I think I want Machamp, at least another Pokemon I want to go after that could be shiny. Lucario, which we all lose a big shout. I could get more dupes Heracross, but I do need a male Heracross. Shiny. Oh, that's what was alpha. It's like I heard alpha sound. Alright. So we're looking for dark. Oh, here's a dark. It's a Liepard. But see, I just don't want to deal with Houndour because I already have too many Houndour shiny. See, that's just it. There's a Pokemon I have shiny and I'm like, I don't want more, like Houndour, who I'm not just a fan of in general. I'll kind of skip. Yeah, if I see a Machamp, Heracross, Lucario, Machamp, Emboar or something, if I see Farfetch'd or like Surfetch'd or something, I'll keep my fighting ones open. I think I'm mostly interested in 4-star fighting though. Oh, if only I had one for rock. That'd be great to go for that shiny. Alright, so here's the problem with this one. The dark I do have shiny, sparkling 3, and there is a Greninja here. There's also a Scraggy. But I don't need Pancham. Oh, that's a cool one, but no, I'm gonna skip. I'm not for the dark one. I want to go after Pokemon that at least I know I'm not gonna phase, and I 100% know I'm gonna phase on that stupid pair. I know I shouldn't say that. I love Pancham. I love Pangoro. Pancham, super adorable. Magoro's cool. I always felt like Pangoro was more of a middle stage, though. He feels very, like, not complete or not complex. And I really felt like, they could have got a third stage. Nope, not good. Not good. I didn't see a single fighting one, dude. See, there was a Machamp one that was there with that first time, and I should have just taken it. Machamp is a trade Evo. Getting a shiny Machamp would be great. Yeah. Oh. I should have been a little bit smarter about this, because I could reset forever, and we still have 2 more donuts to use. So we are keeping our eye out for fighting in dark. So I see no fighting or dark on this top path. There's a fighting 4-star. This is the one I was talking about. Machamp. This shows Machoke and Lucario, but I think this is Heracross. Is there a good dark one as well? No, okay. I think I'm gonna try to go do that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go for this one with the fighting. Mainly because getting shiny male Heracross would be massive. Getting shiny Riolu, Lucario, Machoke, or Machamp would all be fantastic because I need all of them shiny. You know what? Actually, I'm actually going to make a pit stop really quick. I want more repeat balls. I don't know. I probably will only come across a single shiny. But in case I don't, I want more repeat balls, because everything here I've caught before. I want to try to maximize. So I'm going to try to sell anything I can. Oh, hold on. Hulk sell. Okay. Okay, that gives me 100k or about almost 200k to go spend. We get candy really easy. And so let's go. And so here's my plan. We're going to buy more repeat balls. I can have a bunch of repeat balls. And we can, you know, go and not have to worry about it. I think this is a smart play that I caught myself. So yeah. Maybe not that much. Let's go like 150. That gives me like 40k left, and yeah. I think that's the right play. Gives me a bunch of repeat balls to just throw without worry. And let's head over there. Alright, so game plan is to hopefully get either shiny male Heracross would be okay. Shiny Machoke, Machamp. Machamp's my main goal. Riolu or Lucario is great. If I get a shiny female Heracross, and it's not an alpha, it's gonna be a dupe unless it's an like it has better stats. But yeah, hopefully we get a new shiny off this. So yeah. Ah, there's a moth that just flew in front of my thing. Alright, so Humango Power 3 is gonna mess with us. Sparkling Power Fighting 2. I only have 8 minutes in here. Let's get in. So this is our 96th donut used. Obviously we want to try to shiny hunt, but we are also needing to go after and get berries back. So let's complete our task. Hopefully we get a chance at a shiny. You know. Alright, let me save. Alright, me too. Destroy, catch all Pokemon, catch Pokemon undetected. Okay. So there's no shiny that spawned in. Okay. Oh, I need to catch them undetected. Whatever. So I do need to still catch 2. So let me catch 2 of these guys. And then I need to go undetected. Okay. Do need to story 1 more, but I need to catch 3 Pokemon undetected. Okay. There we go. So the golden ball appeared somewhere. Is my bet it's in here correct? Nope, we need to get upstairs quickly. Alright. Hey Riolu. Hey Lucario. What's up, guys? More Riolu, more Lucario. How in the world do I get up? Type. It's over there, I see it. Okay. I'm kind of hard throwing right now, but that's fine. That's fine. I know where I need to go, so. See, the golden Pokeball has to be up here. Shoot. God, I hate that. There needs to be different buttons. You know? Because it really pisses me off, those things. Those things are really poorly designed. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. You two take care of them. Oh, there it is. Earth power that. And then I guess I can just reset. But let me break these Pokeballs first. That Pokeball should be the last one. And then I can try the Shining Hat. It does seem like Machop or Marchamp is our most likely target. There we go. So let me save now that I've got everything. I didn't see anything that we got. And let's reset. So, Machop, well, hold on. I can pause really quick and it'll be fine. If I go in here in the box, let me actually boom, get rid of these 5. Head back over to the Machop, Machamp part of the box. There we go. Oh, I do have a shiny Machop. Okay. When did I get you? Hyperspace Lumios, okay. So if I can get Machamp or Machop, I prefer Machamp just because it is a trade Evo. Get done with that, cool, okay. So here's the thing though. Am I spawning in anything by going back to the start? Maybe these guys, but I just caught a bunch. Shoot, okay. Not the best thing ever. I think I am fly resetting here. I think I'm doing Machop and Machamp are the resets. So thankfully both should be pretty noticeable. Machoke turns green and Machamp turns green. So like missing their shiny shouldn't be possible. Heracross, you know, turns bright pink. Shouldn't miss it. Riolu turns bright yellow. Lucario turns bright yellow. This is the literal league of you can't miss it. Like, I should not miss a shiny if there's physically one to see. Alright, let me see if I am resetting these guys. So I think I am resetting... Yeah, I think I am resetting those guys, and I think I'm resetting these guys. I think so. Do you think I'm reaching the Heracrosses up here? Oh, I wish I could set points so I could know. Do you think I'm hitting those guys? Maybe. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to reset a bunch and try to see. One thing I am gonna do really quickly. There we go. And we're just gonna reset. I think we might... We're not hitting any of the Riolus or Lucarios. They are just too far away. We might luck into one. If anything, I don't know if we're even reaching those Heracrosses. We probably are. But I think the Machokes right to our left and our Machokes right to our Machamps, I guess I should include. I think we are hitting both of those. I do not think we are actively hitting the Heracrosses. And the Riolu and Lucarios are all the way up on the northern part. We're not hitting those guys. I can run around at the end and maybe one generally just spawns. But yeah. All we can do is reset. And I do want to reset for at least until we're at 1,000-ish. You know? I'm thinking that's what I want to do, is run around at about 1,000 and then check everything, and then if I don't see anything, go back, reset until like the last 300, and then run around everywhere just in case a random shiny happens to spawn. Now, I will take a Machoke. I would prefer a Machamp because it's a trade. I mentioned before, if we get Heracross, we'd want it to be male. Mainly because we already have a female. Right? But everything, Machoke, Machamp, Riolu, Lucario, Heracross. Wait, I'm not counting forms, never mind. Scratch that. Machoke, Machamp, and Riolu, Lucario if I end up luckily getting one. All of those, every single one of them, are Pokemon that would actually be new shinies for the ZA Pokedex. All it takes is one Machoke, Machamp, Lucario, Riolu to push us over to 100 shiny ZA Pokemon at a 227. Because we're sitting at 99 right now. So yeah. At the end of the day, all I can hope is that, you know, I titled this Alpha, Alpha from Hyperspace. And this has turned into more of a shiny hunt. But I'm not going to change the name. I love, like, the whole episode. I had finished the thumbnail. I was getting ready to try to get alpha donuts. I was going to make a bunch beforehand and make some mediocre ones instead of good ones. And then I got the Shalfa, right? I was bench resetting as I was getting the visuals done for the seasonal and viewer challenges. I got the thumbnail done. And I made it first because I was like, oh, no matter what, I'm going to go alpha hunting. So I'm going to keep it. And then as soon as I heard the sparkle, I paused. I looked down. I saw the Sharpedo. And I was just like, oh, Shalfa Sharpedo. I have to record. And then everything's kind of got off the rails. But I like that. That it isn't what I said it was. And in a weird way, it's kind of funny to me that it's wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna go look, man. Oh, that's a Alpha Machoke. Obviously no shinies. I do need to reset longer. Okay, hold on. I am going to check this. So, do we think the Heracrosses are getting hit by this? I don't know. I do know these guys are too far, unfortunately. Yeah. I think the Riolo Lucarios are too far. We know the ones on the roof aren't being affected. So, yeah. If I had to just pick one shiny to get out of here, it would be Machamp. Because then I could just go do, like, 3-star ones and get Machoke and Riolu and all that stuff and be okay with it. You know? It's just because Machamp is a trade Evo and getting him done and checked off without having to trade anyone would be a blessing. So yeah. And then we still have a dark one to go after. Hopefully we can find a nice dark one. Like, I'm okay with a 1-star though for that, because there are Pokemon, like we do have a shiny Sandile, but I still need 2 more for Krokorok. Crocodile, Scraggy, I need shinies of for both stages. Meowth, I would need 2 of. You know, it's not too bad. So, like, and I'm okay with a 2-star as long as I don't have the shiny, or a 1-star, but on the shiny. If I need to go to 3 stars, I can, but with 3 stars, there's not many Pokemon I don't have shinies of that are in the 1 stars that I could just get and evolve. 4 stars is where it gets interesting, though. But again, I'll have a very limited time like I do now. There's Umbreon, there's Scrafty, there's Pangoro, and why shiny hunting an Umbreon or an Eevee would be great, and getting a Scrafty and Scraggy, but I don't need Pancham Pangoro. There's like Tyranitar, Malamar, Crocodile, where I can get Krokorok, Crocodile, NK, Malamar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar. That's a great one. Yeah, there's Absol, Scrafty, Crocodile. I need a shiny Absol as well, so that one's pretty good. There's the Greninja one we saw with Scrafty, which would be alright, but it has Pangoro, and I really don't want to do that. There's a Mabostiff, Umbreon, Absol one, which is perfect. It's pretty much anything with Pangoro, because I already have it, that kind of ruins it. So, like, there's a lot of options, but as long as we see Pangoro, it's like, oh, there's Pangoro, ruining it for everyone. I'm gonna go look now. I feel like I've reset for a while. Oh. Oh, I didn't see the last guy, so I didn't know if there was a shiny hiding. So, no. I actually don't know actively if I'm resetting anything here. Is there a better spot that I'm just not... Is there like a teleport pad that would be more effective? This is the worst time to go run around and try to figure out if there's a pad or something that's quicker. There's a pad over there, but that's not really all that quicker. I think I just wasted a bunch of time. I don't think there is another pad that, or anything that would... Oh, I need it, yeah. So I just wasted a bunch of time. That's where my brain starts to wonder if I'm doing things the most efficient. And then I start double guessing myself. I go look around and yeah. But it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Got a bunch of berries back. Oh, I didn't even check. Let's check really quick. I have a berry, Colbur, Habon, okay, I don't feel like I can get the Oka from 4-star. Or it's very rare. Or it's very rare. So yeah. But I mean, I think we're doing okay with the current berries. You know. I mean. Now, will either the sparkling donuts give us that immediate instant quest of catch a shiny? We still have not gotten that yet. And getting that would be massive. That's really my goal. Now, are we going to get it? All I can do is hope. All I can do is hope. But we shall see. All right. I wasted so much time there. I am just gonna keep going to like 300 and then go check the nearest spawns that I can and just accept that. Maybe I wasted so much time. I burned what, 800 calories running around. That is just horrible. That is inefficient, and by wasting that much time, I probably lost a good chance at a shiny. Now, if we can redeem ourselves with a Machoke, a Machamp, or a Riolu Lucario, that's great. See, my question is are we even actually resetting these guys? You would think so, because that's definitely within 50 meters. But now I'm wondering if I am resetting them. I wish you could place markers or something to figure out a distance. Because man, is it just annoying. I completely blew this one, man. Like this sucks, guys. This is how you know you've blown something. Versus actually, like, you know. Yeah. If we don't get a shiny on a 2 sparkling power, that's completely on me. You know what? At 500, we're just gonna run around. I want to go and use the Dark Donut. I think I blew this one already. I spent 800 something calories running around. Let's see if running around can spawn a Lucario or something. So, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go run around. I've accepted defeat on this one. I got the berries. This was a glorified berry run. No shiny there. Shiny. Oh, none of them got angry with me. Oh, shiny. No shiny. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, shiny. Uh-oh. They saw me, they're angry. Okay. Alright, let's go check the Machokes and Machamps one more time. Yeah, I blew this one. I should have just kept resetting and stuck with my plan, but instead I was like, oh, let's run around and see if there's a better option. By running around and checking if there's a better option, I absolutely blew it. Not to mention, I think my plan should have been running out this way, because I would have heard a sparkle sound if those guys were, and then immediately just checking these guys. You know? Because I know these guys 100% are getting reset. Yeah. It's cooked. And none of them are shiny over there anyway. Yeah, so that was one of the worst donuts I have ever done, and I completely blew that. See, we just don't have the time. Like, that's what the Oka berries are really there for. They're a great berry that gives you a ton of time. And so, like, I need to, if I'm gonna alpha hunt, I need to use donuts that are meant for 1 star. So, like, I completely blew that. That's on me. And now let's head back to Wild Zone 18, bench reset, and try to go for a dark one. Pretty much I'll consider it as long as we don't see Pangoro or Pancham in it. And again, no hate on Pangoro or Pancham. I think Pancham's cute. I think Pangoro could use a 3rd stage, truthfully, to make it look cooler. And make it more intimidating. But I just have them shiny. And that's nothing on them. Obviously, if I already have them shiny, I don't really... And with no Mega Evolution, it's like they're not going to be usable. They're not really going to be competitive. They're not going to be... You know, if I got a Shalfa version, cool. I have a Shalfa. That's an upgrade. But, like, it's not something I'm going to actively hunt for when there's options that contain all new Pokemon I can use shiny. So, yeah. So we are now just looking for a dark hyperspace. Now, guaranteeing a so there's a 1 star, 3 star, and 4 star. 1 star will definitely get a shiny because of how much time we have left. And there's some great shouts, you know. There's Meowth, Sandile, Scraggy, which is, besides Sandile, I still need 2 of each. Right? There's, oh, that's a fighting one. Oh, wait. That's a fighting one too, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Right. So, like, there are some good 1-star options I could just hunt for forever. You know. But at the same time, like, and unfortunately, Thievul and Nickit are not 2 I can consider because I already have them all shiny. But, like, 3 stars, there's some good options, you know? There's like the Lipard, Krugerrock, you know, there's combinations. It just pretty much, as long as we don't see the guys that we don't need, we'll be okay. And we might just not get dark in general. A dark 4-star. That's a weird one. Hold on. So, Meowth, Persian, and Scraggy in a 4-star? So hold on. So the 4 stars usually have 3 main focus points, and so Scraggy probably means Scrafty is there with it. Persian, Meowth are there. So the problem here is, it could either be Absol, it could be Malamar. Let's go try it. Actually, do I really want to go try this? Yeah. Let's go do it, guys. So I don't know who the last Pokemon here is that could be the shiny. Right? Now obviously we are looking for a Alolan Meowth and a Alolan Persian. So it's gonna be a little bit different, but yeah. Hopefully we can at least get a shiny to add to our list and we didn't just waste a bunch of berries, because I do feel like we did. Yeah, and then we'll have to figure out what our next Pokemon is. We have 8 minutes. See, a part of me doesn't want to do this, but let's do it. Hopefully we can at least get a new shiny. So yeah. So I am guessing it's either going to be Malamar, NK, or Absol. It is a small hyperspace though. And Mewtwo is definitely not coming out to the party, by the way. Okay. I see them right there. Catch a shiny Pokemon. Yes. Okay. X's are ready. Let's go a little bit quicker. Oh, there's the shiny. Okay. So I need to find a spot to calm down and save first. Okay, is Absol. Hello, Meowth. I think I can go over here and chill. Alright. So, we got a Alolan Persian Shiny. Oh, man. Okay. So, here's the problem. So much was going on. I need to try to gauge the time. So, I'll probably just subtract 2 minutes to be safe. Are we already over an hour? Dang. So, I'm going to say like an hour and like 8 minutes in. Just so when I make the short, I know. But we got a new shiny Pokemon. In a Alolan Persian. Oh, I still need a Alolan Meowth and Persian Alpha. So if I see those, I also need to catch them. But that is a new shiny for the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 8 out of 117. So that's awesome. It's not okay. So the other one is Absol. We saw it. We saw Persians, Alolan Persian. It gets like purple. Meowth, same way. It goes from that gray to a purple, and it has purple accents on tail. Absol, obviously really noticeable. Gets that reddish orange on its face. Scrafty gains green pants, becomes yellow. Scraggy's a little harder to notice. His like yellow accents turn like burnt orange, and his body brightens up. Yeah, but thankfully we have the shining sound. So I need a catch window, so I do need to knock out some Pokemon. So let's try to knock out someone like this. All right. So very nicely, we have eliminated Meow. So we do need to go break one more thing. So let's go do that. And then we can actually shiny hunt. So there's 2 alphas here. These are alphas I do not need. And none of them are shiny. They're going to chase me to the ends of the earth, aren't they? Okay, good. Alright. So, do I try to reset here? See, there's Persian and Meowth here I can try to reset for. I do need alphas of them, though. So this is where a slight problem can pop up with the alphas. I did already catch Pokemon here, but I just caught 3 of them outside, so that's not that useful. So if I see an alpha, I need to catch them. Let me switch back to repeat balls real quick. Alright, so in a way, I am shiny hunting for a Meowth, hopefully. That's a Persian. We don't want to see that. Unless it's an alpha. It can be an alpha Persian. We need 2 alpha Alolan Meowths. There's an Alolan Persian alpha. Okay, I need to get out of here because I'm being targeted, so I should go check everything else too. Hey, Absols. So is there only 2 Absols? It looks like. Hi, Meowth. Well, I'm over here. By the way, this Persian is a new alpha, so we can ditch the old Persian. New alpha Persian, that brings us to 60 out of 112 in the Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex. Let me drop a save, and let's go check these guys up here in case there's a shiny. Don't need alphas. None of them look shiny. Okay. So yeah, here's the problem is if I get I'm really knocking down how many spawns we have here. So this is really bad. If we see a Alolan Meowth alpha, we have to catch it. If we see a shiny one, we need to catch it. Persian is pretty much done with, so Meowth is kind of what we're resetting for, and it like I said, its tails and its feet are its dead, and its ears. But like you see how the tail is like white? If it becomes purple, it's shiny. So now if we see another Alolan Persian, I'm not gonna another Alpha Alolan Persian, unless it's a Shalpa, I'm not gonna catch it. Now we are resetting for Alpha Meowth and Shiny Meowth. Okay, there's 3 of them now. Once we get those, though, we need a run. Alpha is only boosted to, like, I think, like, 15% or something like that. So alphas are still kind of rare. Or 10% or something. Shoot, swatted me. Hey, Absol. Hey, Absol. Meowth. Alright, so we still need Shiny Meowth, but we got an Alpha Meowth, which, because it is a new Pokemon, you know, it is another new Alpha in the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us, wait, yeah, 61 out of 112. I had to check to make sure this Meowth, because all of these Meowths have the same Dex number. They're different forms, just like the Persians do. Berserker obviously is an exception. Now, so we got the alphas, 61 out of 112. That's amazing. Only problem is we still need shinies. So we're gonna go. There's a Pokeball up there. I just noticed, and I want every Pokeball I can get. Did he miss? There we go. Yeah, none of these guys are shiny, as you can see. So, yeah. I don't know why I went in there to anger him, but I did. I chose the violence. So obviously, we are again looking for Alolan Meowth shiny now. That's it. Alpha doesn't matter. The only upgrade we'll take is a Shalpa. Obviously, if another shiny pops up between Persian and Meowth, we'll grab it. But yeah, hopefully we get a second shiny and it's a Meowth. We can check that off. And yeah, but I just caught the third one that just spawned. So we are a little bit out of a disadvantage. I can't talk. But at least we got that. Get a shiny crest. Oh, there's an Alpha Meowth, but we already got one. Because we already have the Alolan Persian Alpha. We don't need to worry about that. Come on, Meowth, be shiny, so then I can just run past you guys unless there's a extra shiny. Because I would love a shiny Absol. Running race time. But right now, I don't know if we're resetting anything else. I think right now we are really only... There's another Alpha. We're only resetting. I think these Meowths, maybe we're resetting the Absols? Hopefully we are, and I could just run around and randomly find a shiny one. I think at this distance I would hear the sound, but maybe not. Oh shoot, it saw me. I was trying to go in the menu. Let's go, Hawlucha. Absol, be shiny. Oh, that's a shell for Absol! I got a shell for Absol! Oh my god, can you guys stop attacking me so I can have a moment to celebrate? Oh my god! And what a Shalfa to find! Absol! Oh, what a... Dude, oh my god. Okay, hold on, I need to take a moment. This is crazy. This is... it's crazy because it's our second Shalfa of the episode. Right? It also helps when you get a Shalfa right at the start of the episode, 5 minutes in. But, dude. What a... Dude. Now, this is massive, okay? Because... Let me go. I was so happy I didn't even notice I passed the Absol. This Absol is a new shiny. This takes us from 99 to 100, meaning we are at 100 shiny ZA Pokemon at a 227. Oh, what an awesome Shalfa. If I had I just killed a bunch of Pokemon too. Oh yeah, I forgot to count the donut entering here, so that's 97 out of 100. But yeah, I just killed so many Pokemon that resetting may not be a viable strategy. What in the world is going on up here? Okay. So here's the problem, right? I still need shiny Meowth, but by resetting here... Oh, we still have 2 Meowths. Okay, I must have killed one of the other ones. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we are still hunting for shiny Meowth. You know, but we got a Shalfa, got 2 new shinies. This is great. If we can get a Meowth, we're big chilling. This is fantastic. Before the alpha spots us. So this is resetting the Absols out there, I think. So yeah. But no, as I was trying to say. Well, that's a big cat. So we gotta run. Hi, regular Absol. But, as I was saying, right? This has gone great. And that Absol, a Shalfa being our 100th shiny, is actually fantastic. Now, these guys, the only problem is I'm really bad with Scraggy shiny. So like I said, his body turns slightly more yellow. His like skin, head, top, and like pants turn slightly darker. Like a darker orange. It's not a great shiny to spot. But we got Absol a shiny that... Ooh, that was an alpha. Yeah, that thankfully we no longer have to worry about. It's our the fact the Shalfa is our 100th shiny obtained. It's fantastic. There are 4 Meowths here, so now we are really cooking with possibly getting a shiny Alolan Meowth. And then once we have Alolan Meowth, we have the Absol. We just need to find a way to reset the Scrafty and the Scraggy. Come on, shiny Meowth, show up. Which, honestly, Scraggy still appears in zones I need a hunt in, I believe. So it's not the end of the world if I don't find a shiny Scraggy. Because he shows up in the sewers, he shows up in a lot of districts, is just naturally there. You know. And then in Hyperspace, he also shows up in fighting ones. He shows up in these dark ones and even in 1-stars that I could try to reset for. Scraggy isn't the end of the world. And if I don't get this Meowth, maybe I'll just find a 1-star and use a really crappy donut and try to reset. Like, not a crappy donut, but one that just gives me enough time that if I can reset enough times, one will be shiny. Yeah. But yeah, Scraggy, Scrafty, and Meowth are the only shinies we need. Any other dupes, though? Awesome, they're dupes. I can give them away if people want them. We just need one of those little, like, white, beige tips to turn purple. Also, its whole body goes from the light gray to the dark, like a purple. I will say, though, I don't like Alolan Persian. It is definitely not my favorite cat Pokemon. But I love Alolan Meowth. I love Alolan Meowth because it has that sassy, like side-eye look where it judges you, and I love that. I love sassy Pokemon. Also, I feel like it has more of a shit-eating grin than Meowth or Galarian Meowth does. I think he's very much a, you know, a sassy Pokemon. And so and okay, this might be controversial. I like Alolan Meowth more than regular Meowth and Galarian Meowth. I don't know if you're like, whoa, I don't know how big of a statement that is, but personally, especially with its shiny form, I love Alolan Meowth a lot. I was so disappointed by Alolan Persian by its design. Now, I will say this much, out of the third stage forms, Berserker is my favorite. And that shouldn't even be a surprise because of just how cool he looks. Ooh, that's an alpha. Not to mention, right, I'm gonna go on a little bit of tangent even though we're talking about other stuff. Uh-oh, I got spotted. Gotta run. Berserker's shiny with the gold accents matching with like the gray, like the reddish brown beard and the black. I think it looks amazing. I think Berserker has a great shiny. So yeah. We might as well check the Scrafty and the Scraggy up here. Oh, it feels like it's been mostly Scrafty. Yeah, Scrafty up here. So yeah, neither of those guys are shiny. Let's go, Hawlucha. Absol, you can't lock on. You're out of your area. There we go. So yeah. Uh-oh. I saw the alpha Alolan Meowth, and I was like, nope. But yeah, I don't know how controversial that statement is. I prefer Alolan Meowth over regular Meowth and Galarian Meowth. But it's funny how far all of that falls. Because if I had to rank the Meowths, it goes Alolan Meowth, Galarian Meowth, and then regular Meowth. But then if I have to rank the evolved forms, it goes Berserker, regular, oh, there's another alpha I just pissed off, that's great. Regular Persian, and then Alolan Persian in last place. So it kind of sucks that like Alola gives me my top favorite Meowth and my least favorite evolved stage. Are you guys naturally aggressive? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, did not know that. Oh, is that alpha still locked on to me? Oh, that's a regular one. Oh, no. Okay. Dang, Lucha, you're drawing in all the attention, bro. Stop. Okay. Oh, really? What's the chances we roll another alpha? I literally was just clicking close on something on my other monitor, and I just, right away, instantly screwed. We're running out of time. I need to be careful not to get spotted up here and reset quickly. That's not shiny. Right? None of those guys are shiny now. Okay, and I just pissed off an alpha. Yeah, see, I can't tell his shiny. And I've wasted so much time. Lucha, return. That probably might de-aggro them. Okay, thank you. Uh-oh. Reset. Alright, so yeah. That sparkle sound was my Hawlucha coming out of the ball. It was not a shiny. Nobody needs to panic. Come on, shiny Alolan Meowth, please. All I want, man. You don't even need to give me a shiny Scraggy or Scrafty. Uh-oh. I'm glad that elf didn't see me. I thought he was turning his head my way. Oh, that was an alpha big kitty. That would have been scary. That thing probably would chase me to the end zero. Why are there so many alpha big kitties now? Stop. My biggest fear is that there's going to be a shiny Meowth at the last second, and it's just going to have to be pure reaction. See, I don't like resetting to the last second. I'd rather just walk around and not spawn a shiny than miss a shiny. You know, if we're down to the last like 20 thing, I'm not going to reset. Let me just run around. Because if I miss a shiny at the last second, I'm just going to feel shitty. And I definitely don't want that to be the case. I'd rather feel kind of pumped. You know, I'd rather be like, hell yeah, you know, got it, you know, something like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I'd rather run around and waste time. Dang it. Really, man? Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, see, I'm running out of time here. Absol, hey. Shiny Meowth, right. Is that an alpha? Oh, I messed up. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. Nope. I know you are shiny, right? Nope. Oh. Oh, I just got it reattached onto me. Time's ticking off. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna reset and there's gonna be a shiny here and I'm gonna hate it. Okay, maybe not. Thank you. If there was a shiny me out there, I would have been depressed. I shouldn't have reset, but like, it was instinct. But hey, I cannot complain. What an episode. Right? Not only do we get a new Pokemon. Oh, I forgot I'm still in the Wild Zone. Hold on. Let me get us back to Wild Zone 18 and I can bench reset between this and next episode. Right? But let me just talk about this, right? Start off with a Shalfa, Sharpedo in Wild Zone 10. Right? And that by itself. Here it is. Look at that. That is awesome. And then we followed up with a brand new Pokemon in Kleavor, which isn't an alpha, but you know what? Where's the Kleavor? I think I passed it. He was nestled somewhere. Here he is. Got a new Pokemon in Kleavor. Not the best, or it has a best in defense, actually. That's not bad. But it's not like an alpha or anything, so, but it was a new Pokemon to the Mega Dimension. And then we go in and start our mission right off the bat with a shiny Persian with a best stat and a very good and pretty good. That's not bad. Then we get an alpha Persian and an alpha Meowth, both of which are new. This one has 3 best, fantastic, pretty, very good, and this one has 2 pretty goods. Not bad. So right off the bat, we hit 2 new alpha Pokemon. That boosts the alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex that we were working on season challenges. And then for our 100th shiny in the base EA Pokedex, we get a Shalfa Absol. Best HP, best defense, best special defense. Pretty good in attack, decent speed, and we can, you know, we can fix its nature and all that. And this Absol with the Zeke thing is actually probably not bad. Now, would I put him on my team? Maybe? Hold on a minute, I haven't thought about that. Hawlucha's been such a standout guy for me. But like, Hawlucha would be the one to replace. Hold on, let me look at something. Hawlucha, Mega Hawlucha, and then let me Absol Z. Alright, so Hawlucha has 600 BST, Absol Z has 565. Hawlucha fighting flying, Absol Z Dark Ghost. I mean, either way, it's going to be 565 regardless, whether regular or Z. But we're looking at 154 attack versus 137. Worse defenses and special defenses, but better speed. He also has 3 immunities in normal, psychic, and fighting, 1 resistance in poison, and only 1 weakness in fairy. Do I run Shalfa? See, he's just like, he's 35. I don't know, man. I've had Hawlucha on the team for a while, but maybe I should switch out and bring in Absol. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to debate about. Comment down below what you think. I'll think about it, because like Hawlucha's cool, right? But I haven't really gotten to use Absol ever in a playthrough. And look at him. Also, I think I already have the Absolite Z. And I've never, that's a new Mega Evolution that I haven't got to use. I've used Hawlucha quite a bit. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I mean, I'll have plenty of time as I reset in Wild Zone 18. Because I'll be bench reset. I'm gonna go get something to snack on, reset a little bit, edit a video, and then I might record another episode, we'll see. Tonight at least. But yeah. It's one of those things where like, do I want to take out Hawlucha for Absol Z? I haven't used a Z evolution or a Mega Evolution yet. Absol would be the first one, not to mention it's new. And I do want to use something new. Like, I love Hawlucha. He's really been handy with us. I mean, he hard carried us against Darkrai, but he's seen a lot of action, you know? And Hawlucha was our first Alpha. He was amazing. He was something special. But he's also been on our team for a while now. And it's like, do I accept that? Maybe we change? I don't know. But guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. And until next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.